How's it going, everybody? This is Dr. Scary, lead shredder for the heavy metal band Tongue in Cheek.
Tongue in Cheek!
I love that thing. Thank you, Scooter. Anyway, we're hanging out in Scary Studios today, and I know that I say that a lot, and I don't think really any of you have ever seen Scary Studios. Well, aside from, I guess, the heavy metal band Tongue in Cheek.
Tongue in Cheek!
Anyway, so I figured I'd give you a little tour today. We got some pretty cool things in here, some pretty cool, I don't know, heavy metal memorabilia. I've got some of my axes hanging out in here. So we're going to get up and give you a little tour. So I hope everybody is taking your Dramamine, because I'm going to take over the camera. And we're just going to give it a quick tour today. Let me take this thing off of the tripod. That's usually the scene you get to see there. But we're going to start out over here with my bitchin' chair. Don't be jealous. I know everybody wants one of my bitchin' chairs. Anyway, this is the desk. I'm running a dual monitor setup so that I can effectively use both screens in Pro Tools. I'm running Pro Tools 8 M-Box style, as you can see right there. And basically in my desk I've got some pretty cool stuff, like I'm using some rack stuff. Using some, some EQ, some hush stuff, that kind of thing. Same up here. I've got a, vocal tube, preamp, that kind of thing. And over here, I've got another BBE. Got my Pod XT Live down there that I use sometimes for if I'm looking for a certain sound. Some pretty cool stuff here. We opened up again this summer for the 80s metal band Firehouse. Grabbed their set list and got it autographed by all the members of Firehouse. And after the show, Bill Leverty came up and handed me his pick, the pick that he used on stage, which I thought was pretty cool. When the band's over and we get real thirsty and looking for something to drink, we drink it, of course, out of a Kramer Guitar's cup, as I recommend everybody do. Write my lyrics with a Kramer Guitar pen. And I have no problem with shameless plugs, by the way, just in case you guys haven't caught the gist yet. Kramer Guitars rule. And I got to, let's move the eye lock out of the way. April 8th, which was actually my birthday, I got to see Steel Panther in Pittsburgh here in town. After the show, Satchel gave me his pick. I try to use his pick a lot, hoping that maybe some of his talent will come through in it. Like all I got to do is use his pick and I have skill. And that hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping one day, I'll pick that up and I'll actually have skill and be able to, play some of Satchel's licks. We'll start out over here to the left, various microphones, that kind of thing. These are my two of my, I guess, 4 Pacer Classics. These are the 2 I use on stage a lot. I've opened for, like I said, Firehouse, and this one was actually on stage with Winger. We got to perform 17 with Kip Winger on vocals. If you've seen the video for that, that's where that guitar came from. And you've seen them in some of my videos. I love these guitars. These are pretty much the only ones I use right now live on stage. Next we're going to move on to and Bo Pittman, and I can tell you Warren from Southeast Guitars are going to kill me when they see this because it's not complete yet. But this is my Southeast Guitar body Telecaster shape. Now everybody take a Dramamine because I'm going to spin the camera here. So everybody hold on. This is a killer paint job done by a good friend of mine, Psycho Bo Pittman, who does a lot of Kramer's custom guitar work. He hand-painted this for me. I asked for the Dr. Feelgood album cover. Now, any of you guys who have seen this at any of the Kramer expos down in Nashville every summer, you guys will, everybody wants to touch this guitar because they think those green tile go all the way around it, and they actually look like they're real tile. I assure you, Bo Pittman did not just glue green tile on here. He airbrushed every one of those, right down to every crack, every blemish, all the mold and the grout. He did a great job. Like I said, I don't have it completely built yet. You can see I don't have the electronics or anything in there. The Floyd's on it, but I don't have anything else done with it. The countless hours that he put into airbrushing the serpent and this skull on top of this sword is just absolutely incredible. And of course, the logos are just out of this world. So kudos to Psycho Bo Pittman and Warren for building a great body there. Don't quite have it built yet. Like I said, they're going to kill me when they see this, but I got a nice claw neck on it with reverse headstock, which is pretty cool. All right, we're going to spin it back around and show you a couple other things. Here's some of my Dennis Klein painted Berettas from the 80s. All original. They have some pretty cool stuff on them. Like this is my New York. I've got I like to call a Bob Ross, which is like a waterfall scene. I've got the Fly. I've got a night scene. I've got the Hindenburg. I've got a cool space graphic. I got a cool castle graphic right there. And then coming on around, I've got an American pink sustainer. A couple focuses over here. This is actually the only non-Kramer guitar that I'll even let in to Scary Studios. You can't even bring one in here. I make you play mine. And that's a custom hand-carved bootleg bones from New York. Got a pretty cool picture back here. When I got my Kramer endorsement, the guys in the band had this picture blown up and had everybody sign it the next show, which I thought was pretty cool of them. So I got all kinds of autographs on there, which I thought was pretty cool. There's the tripod you're usually on. And coming back around here is another Beretta. Got a couple Pacers, including a Holoflash Pacer Custom. Got a Galactic Rainbow Beretta. I've got a Ghoul. Here's a pretty cool 1984. One of the American Kramers made a few years ago. Bullseye 1984. Got an original Pacer here as well. C-Series Pacer. This is what the Pacer Classic was basically modeled after. Great feeling guitar. It's very, very cool. It's got a built-in, or I guess a worn-in vibe to it. So very, very cool guitar. So that's just some of the things going on in the studio. I could spend hours and days showing you all the different guitars and all the things that are happening in here. I can show you, plenty more of my Kramer collection other than these, but just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what I keep in my studio. So I hope everybody enjoyed their tour. Come back again when you can stay a little bit longer, and thanks for hanging. This is Dr. Scary saying Scary out.